Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Speculation is ramping up, Greg, with the deadline approaching. As a player, how do you handle being involved in these trade rumors?
You know, Kevin, some players take it a lot harder than others. But really, look, it's out of your control. You just focus on what you can control and play basketball to the best of your ability.
Harris, good.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Terry looking over the floor. Pulls from the top of the key. No good off the front iron. And it's Harris with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history when you talk about winning streaks. I mean, these kind of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
Shot by Terry, no good. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Yeah, easy calls.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Andrew Bogut checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Georgia subbed in for Sean Murray. It's good from long range.
And this is what he does. Stretch the floor with deep range. You have to close out hard on Dunleavy.
Harris's shot is off. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And it's Smith missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Bogut sends a screen for Harris. Over Terry. Harris, good. Harris has got 6.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Bogut. Stevenson outside. From outside the arc. Rebound, Atlanta.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Dunleavy. It's good. This game is all even. Dunleavy's got his second basket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Bradley's checked in for Dallas. Ellis comes in for Harris. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Terry. Pass to Dunleavy. Michael Redd on the wing, defended by George. Shot clock at 5. Dunleavy, the pass to Redd. That one, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Villanueva. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
He was locked in, and he knew he could knock that one down.
The Hawks trail by 4. Terry outside. Pass to Redd. Driving in. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Ellis. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Boy, that pick and roll was well run.
And it's the Hawks ball. They trail by 6. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
A different look for Dallas. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Villanueva. Marion comes in for George. And it's Bell in for Stevenson. And a change for the Hawks. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Smith. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Ellis. Mavericks leading by 6. Bradley sets the pick for Ellis. Over Terry. Ellis finds Bradley. And the shot is good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Terry. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Now Redd. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Pod Colzine's checked in for Bradley. And it's Nowitzki in for Steve Novak. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Nowitzki. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Barea, he's checked in for Dallas. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Redd dishes to Terry. Hawks passing it around. Head against Marion. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Redd. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Mavericks leading by 8. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. In the corner, Bell with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Dunleavy for 3. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Nowitzki with the screen on Terry. Barea looking over the floor. Here's Nowitzki. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip. especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Mavericks with some changes. Reddick comes in for Raja Bell. And it's Ellison for J.J. Barea. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Powell, he's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And there's Terry. Still scoreless. To end the drought, a three-pointer is right on target.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his three ball.
Terry against Ellis. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Nowitzki outside. Ellis with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Great open look there. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Well, we can see Marion likes the corner shot because he takes it with no hesitation.
And there's Terry after the three-pointer from Sean Marion. Now here's Terry. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. 6 to shoot. Powell with a screen on Marion. Here's Red. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Sean Marion.
Yeah, and you know, Red is a stealth sniper. I mean, somebody who operates well off of screens and has a quick release as well, can get his own shot too.
Dallas making a switch here. Wang's checked in. Both free throws good from Red.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ellis against Terry. It's tipped. Here's Red. 9 points last game out. Here's Powell. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Powell doing a nice job using that frame, creating space.
Mavericks leading by 9. Ellis right side, and it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by Dallas. Marion against Red. Goes up on the wing, and it's good for 2.
And Red is a scorer through and through. You can't give him any daylight. He has the ability to shoot it from anywhere.
Now here's Ellis. Drives to the hoop. Here's Podkolzin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Getting inside, putting pressure on the defense. You've got to have that kind of aggressive approach.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Nowitzki's checked in for the Mavericks. Harris comes in for Ellis. The Hawks trail by 10. Jones, the pass to Dunleavy. Back to Jones. The tray. Dunleavy's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul.
14 foul.
That's his first foul. Wang, he's checked in for Podkolzin. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Powell's checked in. Michael Redd on the wing. For the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
15 foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
A different look for Dallas. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Marion. And Stevenson subbed in for J.J. Redick.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Michael Redd on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Novak grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 11. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside, uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
On the wing, Jones, guarded by Harris. And there's Korver on the assist by Jones. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nowitzki with the screen on Jones. Here's Harris driving to the basket. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
Here's Dunleavy. 5 points in the game. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Nowitzki outside. Misses the 3. And so it's Dallas looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
Here is Berea following the bucket by the Hawks. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Wang. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 11. Korver kicks to Dunleavy. Goes up on the high post, and he drops that one in. Dunleavy's got 7 points.
Up-tempo play catches the defense unprepared, not ready. He takes the shot immediately.
Nowitzki with the screen on Jones. Here's Berea, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Dunleavy.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley comes in for Wang, and it's Bell in for Stevenson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Smith is checked in. Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Here's Dunleavy, defended by Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Korver passes to Powell. Shoots over Bradley. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. It's good. Great play set up by Berea. Berea's got 3 assists in the game. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Nowitzki outside. And the three off target. The Hawks trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A real floor spacer for this team. I mean, Dunleavy is a knockdown shooter from any distance.
The Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw drops for Dunleavy. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. George is checked in for Steve Novak. And it's Ellis in for Barea. Bradley's checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Ellis. Bogut with a screen on Jones. The 11-footer. And there's Bogut on the assist from Monte Ellis. Bogut's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Smith. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Ellis against Jones. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis. Here is Villanueva. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Villanueva's got his second basket of the night. The Hawks trail by 13. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bradley is screen on Villanueva. High post try. Dunleavy's shot is off.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And there's that incredible athleticism. Smith going up with confidence on these alley-oops.
Bogut with a screen on Korver. Here's Bell. Pass to George. Ellis outside. Bogut with a screen on Jones. Ellis driving inside. And it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
Screen by Bogut. Here's Ellis. Pass to Bogut. Doubled by Smith. Now Ellis. 6 points for him. Bogut with a screen on Bradley. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 8 points.
He absorbed all the hits and finished anyway.
The Hawks trail by 12. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Marion comes in for George. J.J. Redick's checked in for Raja Bell. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Monte Ellis. And then for Atlanta, Red comes in for Bradley. And Terry's subbed in for Jones. Pass to Dunleavy. Harris against Terry. Fires from deep, and Michael Redd gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mavericks leading by 12. And here is Harris. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Clippers.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Terry after Devin Harris's score. Pass to Korver. Smith on the wing. Now Dunleavy on the clock. Kicks it out to Terry. Smith outside. Back to Terry. The Hawks working the ball around. Takes the three. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Smith.
When Terry isn't scoring, he's dropping dimes. Great passer. So when he has the ball, be on the lookout.
Podkolzin goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution.
Here's Terry.
Number 5. Boucher.
Pass to Red. Outside Korver. And there's Terry. Shot clock at 6. Head for 3. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking at 1 for 6. Harris against Terry. Villanueva with a screen on Terry. Harris kicks to Villanueva. Rebound Atlanta. Terry outside. Throws it up high. Marion with the steal. Redick with it. Still without a basket. On the wing, Marion. From the arc. Stolen by Terry. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Over Harris. The Hawks again can't hit. Mavericks leading by 13. They set the pick to the inside. Here's Podkolzin and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Terry. Smith left side. He was all alone on that one. Smith's got 13 points in just this quarter.
A certified bucket. J.R. Smith can catch fire in a hurry and send the defense scrambling.
Pass to Podkolzin. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Harris against Terry. Now here is Smith. Terry finds Korver. J.R. Smith on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes down. And that's 15 points for Smith.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Terry. Podkolzin with the rebound. Podkolzin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris outside. Here's Podkolzin. Now here is Harris. 14 points for him. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Terry against Harris. Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Terry against Harris. Terry outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Boomshay misses. Dallas leading by 16. Harris looking it over. And another basket for Dallas.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Terry. Smith outside. Three-pointer. A rebound by Villanueva. And it's Harris with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. It's stolen by Harris. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Marion.
Marion, so springy. He gets off the floor quickly for that alley-oop.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three-ball well. Smith on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got 21 in the game.
Nice work offensively, spreading out that defense and then capitalizing.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And so here is Dallas. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Barea. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound. Dunleavy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. J.R. Smith on the wing. Hawks passing it around. Here's Terry. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Barea over Terry. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now here's Terry. Pass to Smith from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barea against Terry. High post shot. Here's Nowitzki. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Really imperative that you put a body on Nowitzki. I mean, he's just too big and talented close to the rim.
Terry against Barea. Terry outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Dunleavy. From deep three-point territory. Barea pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now Nowitzki over Red. And it's Nowitzki missing. Dunleavy kicks to Terry. Smith left side. Pass to Red. A 3-ball. Wang pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 21. Outside Barea. Here's Wang. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. A wide open look here for Terry. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Nowitzki with the screen on Terry. Here's Barea. Outside for George. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Red. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Red's got 8 points.
That lefty stroke of him, Reds, man, it might be, well, it is one of the best in the league.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Nowitzki outside. Back to Barea. To the paint. Atlanta with the rebound. Dunleavy's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Dallas making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the right side. For 3, Dunleavy drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
Oh, good vision from Terry. Able to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
Nowitzki with the screen on Terry. Terry against Barea. On target from 13 feet.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Atlanta calls timeout. For a different look here. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Marion comes in for George. Ajabel, he's checked in for Stevenson. And it's Ellison for Barea.
Monte Ellis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. On the wing, Jason Terry. He's guarded by Ellis. Smith on the wing. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Ellis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Nowitzki's checked in for Dallas. Both free throws good from Ellis. And there's Terry. Smith right side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ajabel. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here is Smith. He's got 21. Here's Trichet. The Hawks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Dallas. Steve Novak comes in for Sean Marion. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis from 13. And Andrew Bogut, the bucket on the assist by Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game. Terry against Ellis. Shot from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Terry's got 5 now.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Bogut with a screen on Terry. Here's Ellis. No good from Bogut.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots
in that area.
Here's Bogut. Novak outside. Traps in the tray.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Atlanta's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Red. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ellis. Now, here is Bell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Atlanta's shooting around 40% from the floor here. Inside. Bell with the block.
Snuffed it out. What a timely block that was.
Ellis right side. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis. The baseline J. Nice shot by Bogut. He has 6.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Here's Trichet. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Bogut with the screen on Terry. Pass to Novak. To the inside. Here's Bogut. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And getting physical inside and getting to the line. That's the attitude they want him to have.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Wang. Marion comes in for Steve Novak. And it's Stevenson in for Bell. And a change for the Hawks. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for J.R. Smith. Now here's Terry. 5 points in the game. Korver, no luck. Ellis surveying the D. Bogut with the screen on Terry. From the line. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Drills the three-pointer. Stevenson's got 9.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Terry dishes to Red. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Charlie Villanueva.
Boy, that's a tough physical play there. Puts the defense in a tough spot and able to get the call.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And Harris subbed in for Ellis. Nowitzki, good.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
Pass to Dunleavy. Beyond the arc. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
Mavericks leading by 23. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Nowitzki outside. Puts up a 3. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Korver with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Dunleavy. Again, the Hawks score.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Nowitzki with the screen on Terry. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Another 3 for Dallas.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And it's Terry with the ball for the Hawks. Pass to Dunleavy. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Now Terry, guarded by Harris. 6 to shoot. Nice shot by Terry. Terry's got 4 this quarter. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Count it, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct
just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Terry after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Podkolzin. Wang comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. George is checked in for Marion. And Barea is subbed in for Devin Harris. Josh Powell is checked in for Atlanta. McKee comes in for Michael Redd.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Jones checked in for the Hawks. Here's Jones. He has yet to score. Out left to the wing. Pass to McKee. And it's sent back by Bogut. And he recovers it.
Defensive foul. Deshaun
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line. And when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Bogut with a screen on Jones. With the drive. And the basket is good. Barea's got 6 points in the quarter.
The two-man game is dangerous. Really hard to account for all the options.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Maverick shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Bogut with the screen on Jones. Here's Barea. Here's Bogut. Powell pulls it in.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Over to the left wing.
2 minutes.
Here's McKee. It's rebounded by Dallas. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Barea, no good. The Hawks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Pass to McKee. On the wing, Korver. 5 on the clock. The Hawks again can't hit. Dallas shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Dallas calls timeout. Nowitzki with the screen on Jones. Ellis. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Ellis. Ellis has got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Hawks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Pass to Dunleavy. Ellis against Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
And how about the aggressive finish inside? You can't shy away from the contact down low.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
What a savvy move by Nowitzki, knowing the defense has to respect his jump shot, which is lethal. He gets them to bite on the pump fake.
The Mavericks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Devin Harris is checked in for Dallas. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Smith is checked in. Korver passes to Powell. For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the Mavericks call time here.
Here we go.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marion's checked in. 26 seconds left in the third. Bradley sets the pick for Harris. Over Jones. Harris misses.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
Bradley is screen on Jones. He gets it up. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Ellis will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Bradley. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 8th assist in the game.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Dallas. Nowitzki comes in for Steve Novak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on that one. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Nowitzki. And the second free throw, good. Here's Jones. Powell with his screen on Ellis. Smith outside. A rebound by Villanueva.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Red. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Dallas with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Ellis. Takes it inside. Bogut. And Jones pulls it down. Hawks shooting 41% for the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Nice shot by Smith.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Bogut with a screen on Jones. Here's Ellis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. So it's the Hawks now. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Ellis. And there's the drive. Here's Bogut, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Defense probably not going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
Ellis on top. Bogut with it. Defended by Jones. Nice shot by Bogut.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Jones, the pass to Red. Back to Jones. Smith outside. Clock at 6. It's Red outside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Takes it from 10. Knocked loose to the middle. Here's Bogut. Pass to Villanueva. Now here's Ellis. Bogut with a screen on Jones. 2 on the clock. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rajah Bell.
Smith forces the defense to account for him, which makes him a really good scoring option for this team.
The free throw drops for Smith. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Outside, Jones. Back to Smith from deep. The Hawks again can't hit.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Nowitzki. Good, and it's Correa who picks up the assist. Nowitzki's got 16 here in the second half.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Smith outside, launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got 32 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Barea. George passes to Barea. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Kept alive. Nowitzki outside. At the top of the key, Barea. Back to Nowitzki. Rebound by Smith. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Jones up top, guarded by Barea. Back to Jones. Down low. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Jones. Smith's got 34 points.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
Here's Barea. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that was a very close look.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Red. Back to Jones. Red with the ball. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Korver for 3. Sinks the triple.
Do not let Korver get it off from the corner. Kyle's automatic.
Mavericks leading by 23. Nowitzki in the post, guarded by Red. Nowitzki kicks to Barea. Nowitzki with the screen on Jones. Back to Barea. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. And they get it back. Stevenson passes to Barea. Nowitzki with the screen on Red. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Nowitzki drops it in. Nowitzki's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to try to keep pace with Nowitzki now. Once he sets that pick, he's looking to get the ball back with the hard cut.
Outside Korver. Pass to Red for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Stevenson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nowitzki. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 7th assist here tonight. Smith scanning the floor. Outside, Jones. From past the arc, Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Pass to Nowitzki. Barea dishes to Nowitzki. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Atlanta's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Podkolzin. Wang comes in for Nowitzki. Marion, he's checked in for George. And it's Ellis in for Barea. Then for the Hawks, Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Corver. And it's Terry in for Jones. Free throw good, Bogut. The Hawks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Dunleavy finds Smith. Connects on the 17-footer. Smith's got 15 points here in the second half.
And not just a three-point shooter. JR proves that game in and game out.
Here's Ellis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
4th personal foul, 3rd team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
MyNBAEra 2 shots.
That one is no good. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Barea, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for Dallas, number 5, J.J. Barea.
Hawks have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Shoots from the high post. Shot by Terry, no good. Maverick shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Bogut with a screen on Terry. Here's Barea. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players. That's a jump ball.
Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Here's the floater. That's tipped. Here's Terry. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 9 points for Jason Terry.
And a size disadvantage, clearly, but Terry still found a way to make it work.
Bogut sets a screen for Barea. Bogut in the corner. Up top, Barea. Terry covering. Barea, the pass to Marion. He doesn't hit that one. Smith with some nice D. Pass to Red. Back to Smith. Here's Dunleavy. Hawks passing it around. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got 39.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Wang with the bucket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Red. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Sean Marion.
A scoring machine. Nice job baiting the defenders in close there to draw the whistle.
Mavericks making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Both free throws good from Red. Mavericks leading by 23. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Pass to Nowitzki. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Correa's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Hawks.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Harris.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Dell can't get the ball to go down. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Barea, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and a dunk by Marion.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Astapad Golzine. Nowitzki kicks to Barea. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.